Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Monix TV. I trust you're all doing very well. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful Sunday, a warm Sunday where I am, and I hope it's also a warm day where you are and you're having fun. So today I want to talk about raising children the right way and also talk to us about how to help manage our children's talent. This is a good topic to share with you all, and there was something that actually prompted me to do this video. I looked through my window this afternoon and then I saw a mother and like three of her children doing something very, very rare. I'm gonna share the video with you and then I will come back to talk about today's topic. So watch, guys.
Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my.
Okay guys, welcome back from seeing that short video. So I'm gonna put a caveat here. I actually don't know what led to these children sweeping those trash off the road, but what I imagine happened was that one of the girls probably tried to dump their trash into the garbage can but missed, and unfortunately the old trash got littered on the floor. So what happens in this area is that everybody is expected to take their trash out and dump into the garbage can, and those who take away trash usually come weekdays, and when they come they empty the garbage can and take the trash away. So typically weekends they don't come, so sometimes you find trash everywhere around. But in this case, I'm assuming, like I earlier said, that maybe one of these girls tried to dump their trash into the garbage can, but then she missed when she tried to throw, and then the trash got littered on the floor. So the reason I actually recorded them was that I was surprised that a mother could actually supervise her children taking or sweeping trash off the road. If you see well in the video, you see that one of the kids was with a broom and one was with a dustpan. So basically they had to go back into their house, get the broom and dustpan to sweep their trash off the road. This is what I call intentional parenting. Most parents would have said, oh, next time when you try to throw your trash into the garbage can, make sure you aim right when you are dumping into the garbage can. They wouldn't have told their kids to go ahead and pick or sweep off, the trash off the road. I don't think many parents would have done that. And this is what I call deliberate or intentional parenting. So what lesson do I want to draw out from this? The lesson I want to draw out from this is that we as parents, we have to be deliberate when raising our kids. We have to raise them the right way, in the way of the Lord, number one. And then we have to instill discipline in them. We have to instill discipline in our children. So a lot of times for parents who are outside Nigeria or outside Africa and are raising their children maybe in the West, we typically are sometimes afraid to correct our children, or to spank them, or to correct them with a firm tone, or in a firm way, because we feel like, oh, they can call 911 on us, or they can go report us to the cops or something like that. But the truth is that whether we do it the firm way or not, we just have to imbibe in our children the right values. Whether they listen or not, we just have to try. And we have to raise them the right way, because even the scriptures expect us as parents to raise our children the right way, because at the end of the day, if we don't raise them well, they are going to be a bone in our throat. And nobody wants their children to be a bone in their throats. So we just have to do what is right per time, and we need to start early. We need to start very early. As little as 1 year old, 2 years old, we need to begin to let them know what is right from what is wrong. And when they don't do things the right way, we must learn to correct them, with the words of our mouth and our own action. I would assume that this woman who made her children pick trash off the road would definitely do the same if she were to be the one who mistakenly littered the floor or the road with our trash. I would expect the same of us. So we must learn to raise our children the right way by speaking to them, telling them how God expects them to behave, you know, how we also expect them to behave. And we must not just limit it to words, we must also display through our actions how we expect them to behave. So that's that about, you know, raising children the right way. The other thing that I want to talk to us about is helping our children to develop their talents. The Bible says something about our talents making ways for us. So our talents will definitely make ways for us. Most of us are familiar with the story of Joseph. Joseph became a governor in Egypt, not because he was the most favorite child of his father. His talent actually made way for him. And what was his talent? His talent was being able to see dreams, to dream dreams, and also interpret dreams. He was able to interpret Potiphar's dream, and because of that, he eventually became the governor of Egypt. So his talents made way for him. So for most of us who are parents now, we see that our children at a very early age, they display a lot of talent. Some can drum, some can sing, some can write, some can act, some can draw things, you know, a lot of talent out there. A lot of children have talent. There's this little girl that I see on Instagram. Her name is Van raps. Like, I've never seen a child rap like that child. Van raps, and I think with the help of our dad, she's gradually becoming a superstar. You can check her out on Instagram. If I find her Instagram handle, I'm gonna put it up here for you guys to go and check her out. So that's a little girl. I think she's about 3 or 4, I'm not sure, but she's under 5, I believe. And the father is really helping her to groom this talent so that she can become a superstar, you know, now or maybe later in life. So for every one of us who is raising kids, as soon as you discover your children's talents, as soon as you discover something that they find interesting, something they like to do and they find it interesting, and it's something that can actually profit them later on in the future and also profit the kingdom of God, we need to begin to help them to channel those talents the right way, begin to help them develop it. And this reminds me of a conversation that I had with one of my friends earlier in the year. So this friend of mine, I really love her so much. She has 2 boys, and she told me that one of our boys loved to draw. And of course, the boy is familiar with the idea of monetizing your talents. And she told me that our son was telling her that he would want to start selling his artworks because he draws, and he draws very well. I told my friend that she should encourage him to keep drawing, that even if he doesn't sell the artworks now, he should keep on drawing, keep on perfecting the art. And I told my friend that she should never ever try to subdue that talent. She should not say, oh, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be an engineer. If the boy wants to be an artist, let him be an artist. Let him be an artist. If he wants to be a painter, let him be a painter. You know, just encourage him to do what he wants to do. Encourage him to do what he loves. If eventually he becomes a lawyer or a doctor, being a painter is going to be an additional work for him. That could be his side hustle. And in this generation where a lot of people are making money of their talents, why wouldn't you even want to encourage your child to develop their talent? So as parents, begin to watch out for what your kids love, begin to groom them, begin to encourage them. While you are encouraging them to do their schoolwork and to focus on schoolwork, also encourage their talents, help them to grow their talents, and make sure that when they come to you to ask for your advice, to ask for your opinion regarding their talents, please advise them the right way. Because nowadays, not everybody is doing 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is not even sustainable, because if you look at it, your 9 to 5 can't pay all your bills. Even if you are earning billions, you still need to improve yourself, you know, in other ways. And a way to improve yourself is to have an additional stream of income. Whether you're making $1 billion in your 9 to 5, your other streams of income will also add to you. As Yoruba will say, as you make more money, your taste, what's that thing? Your taste changes. So assuming you were living in a duplex, and now that you're making more money, you would want to live in a palace. You would want to live in somewhere bigger than your current place. So you understand what I'm trying to say? So help your children to grow their talents, discover those talents early with them, groom them, and never ever discourage them to pursue their talents or to use their talent to make money. Don't ever discourage your children. I think I've said enough into this video, guys. Yeah, so that's it. Let's us take our time to raise our children the right way, regardless of wherever you are raising our children, whether you are raising your children in Africa or in Europe or in America or in Australia. Wherever you are raising your children, raise them the right way, you know. Inculcate the right values in them. Don't say because they're outside the country and they can't kneel down, or they can't prostrate when they see their grandparents, or they can't call their big aunties auntie. No, you have to raise them the right way, imbibe in them the right values, help them to inculcate the right values, if that's the right word or the right way to say it. And then their talents, help them to groom their talents early, encourage them, give them the right advice, and at the end of the day, it's all going to work out for the good of your family and for the good of the whole world at large, and then for the good of the kingdom of heaven, because every talent we have as human beings was given unto us by God, and then those talents are meant to be used to profit the kingdom of heaven and also for our own profit. I hope you have learned a lot from this video. Till we see you again, it's bye from your girl Monix. Bye.